Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a Massacre Monday. Today we're going to be covering a deck I've taken to calling Limitless damage. So I made this deck with Oneiromancy because of the internal scars I have from missing Wild Boar too many times. Okay, Blood Eagle doesn't get it for me. So instead we've clipped out Harald on Crate, gone for an alchemy package with Crow Mother, Ermion, Delirium, Gigascorpion Decoction, and then we've also got our Crow Messengers in here. So we got some good value there. I think if you wanted to clip anything else out, you could take out maybe like these light longships and swap them for stunning blows. I like them with the Haymay Protector synergy though, and the on crate synergy. We do have double Freya's blessings in here. You could downgrade those to stunning blows and then upgrade one of those into like Gremist if you're feeling like you have some problems with defenders. You know, kind of up to you. But we're gonna rock with this version, and if I get really depressed, then I'll change it, because that's how we roll. But basically, you're combining the value of your alchemy cards, like Crow Messengers and Crow Mother, with their carryover value, play from the graveyards, the thinning that you get from deck, and then using Reckless Flurry as kind of like a last say, you know, kiss on top. Final play with Dagger, and then like potentially a lead into Wild Boar. Obviously, Dagger has that chance of being removed, but you know, that's just how the game rolls. Heat Wave is probably the biggest thing I'd worry about with Dagger, and then you could sub in Sigurdrifa's Right into this deck as well, just so you could get him back with anything other than Heat Wave, because he would just die, and then you could just resurrect him. So it kind of depends on how you like to play. Ursine Ritual plays really well for us, unless it is like a Draco Turtle kind of thing. We don't have Morkvarg Heart of Terror, but we do have a bunch of other fun stuff. Alright, so longships are good here. We're not running raids, but we are instead running alchemy. So something to keep in mind. There aren't any like real strong raid cards in here. I do want Crow Mother, and I do want Blood Eagle, so I'm going to sift through a little bit to see if I can get either one of those. I really only need one of these longships right now. There's Crow Mother, so we can use Oneiromancy to get out Blood Eagle afterwards. Ursine Ritual typically doesn't run Curse of Corruption or anything. Stunning blows are more prevalent, so I'm going to go for the boost here. There's always the chance that whatever I put that boost on is going to get removed by a Heat Wave or a Curse of Corruption or heck, Blizzard. If you guys check out my video that's going up tomorrow, it's going to be on Blizzard. It's a total riot. I've always thought this is like a strange way to like get that armor back, but hey, who am I to stop you? So here we're going to go ahead and get down our light longship. Gives us some flexibility. Going to give us some value with this Haymay Protector, and we're going to be able to ping down some units, just depending on what we need to do. Ermion here is really great for the grab on the Gigascorpion Decoction. Not super concerned about Cultist. Every time this gets exposed, if they have the double Bloodthirst, then it's going to boost itself by 2. If it's single Bloodthirst, if there's one or fewer Bloodthirst, it's just going to boost itself by 1 every time it loses that armor. But it is something to keep in mind. It is good value for the opponent over time. Just kind of a free way of getting the damage. It's going to damage the one to the right, and then boost the one to the, and heal. Sorry, not boost. Heal the one to the left. So that's what's going on there. Here we're going to just get down our Drummond Berserker. And just keep focusing down on this Cultist because she represents value with this Draka. And then he's wanting to slot units next to this Cultist because of the on-crate longship. They'll take damage and then get healed back again. So that's probably what the goal is for him here. Or her, I don't know what Jingot means. So now the opponent trying to protect this Cultist by placing value. This is a really weird way to try to get value, but it works. We're going to go for Blood Eagle here, and our target is just going to be a Great Sword. We just need it established in the graveyard. But we're going to do, hopefully, 2 damage. We don't know where this damage... It could land on this armor, but hopefully be able to get 2 damage otherwise. And then we'll just focus down on some of these other units. Enemy Protector makes good sense here. We get the damage and the conversion, the boost with the heal, so pretty happy with how this is working out. Slotting a unit next to this works really well, as if you're looking for that kind of value. Here we're going to go for Crow Mother. We get carryover value with her. We should have gone for this damage ping. Can't all be geniuses. Hey, Slav Squirrel, welcome. We're doing a recording of this super weird Warriors deck. I am prioritizing taking this round. Alright, so here I actually think I want to take out this Svalbard Priest. We have 2 other alchemy cards to get Crow Mother back, so this value looks really nice for me. We also force down this another one of those priests or something else to do damage to this Torsic Veteran for the opponent to get value. And we'll just take off this Crow. But here we're up by 18 points. Pretty hard for the opponent to close that gap. Not impossible, but difficult. Sigurdrifa is being played really early to get back the priest and getting super lucky with the Crow Mother. Here we've kind of tapped out on our value. I think we're just going to take the pass here, although I do value taking a win in this round. I would rather preserve some of these cards and force out 9-point play from the opponent. So they're going to get some engine value out of this Svalbard Priest. If they can ping 1 damage onto this Tursic Veteran, that would be good value for them. That works excellently too. This is a really spicy self-damage deck that we're running up against here, so it's always good to see opponents playing something different. I will say Reckless Flurry is really good for establishing value in a couple of different ways. Alright, I like Uncrate Longship with Great Sword and Herkia here, and then Delirium just for the punish. Oniro at this point is going to grab me Wild Boar and the... actually, let's put back Longship. Okay. That way we just get Dagger guaranteed. I was hoping to get Crow Messengers out of my deck. I might just do that with the other card. I mean, Greatsword is good value here. I don't want to miss Wild Boar, though. So, we're just going to play down our Greatsword, as it is the least good of all of our cards. And just take the pass. We're going to get penultimate say, which, for those of you who aren't familiar with the word, means second to last. I always used to think it meant the super duper ultimate. The hyper ultimate. Okay. So here we can grab Crow Messengers and like an Uncrate Raider. I'd like the ship if possible. But pulling out our Greatsword also looks really nice here. Actually might go for... Alright. We'll let this sit.
Very corpses.
So I like the Uncrate Raiders because they can help set up the Blood Eagle. Whatever we're grabbing for free anyway, though. So we'll probably want to set up value onto a different chip. Dagger is one of my favorites. We don't need to lie about that. As soon as it gets damaged, it's going to get boosted by 1. So this Delirium is actually pretty nice for us here. So it erases that unit, and then we get out Crow Mother. But some of these alchemy cards are just a little bit better removal than the raid cards are. So raid cards are a little bit cheaper, but Delirium and Giga Scorpion Decoction give you single damage pings, which synergize a little bit better with dagger and great swords.
Trust equally in heart and mind.
She's not really the card I'm looking to remove quite yet, so we're just gonna set up Hairkit here.
I will avenge my father.
Just prevents a Maredrome play onto the Croakland Preacher. Okay, I do want to erase this Haymade Protector. It is worth some value. And these raiders give me a targeted ping, so we're gonna stick with them.
Burn the homes, fell the trees, anything shiny, plunder!
Next, we're just gonna target our greatsword.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay, we can pull this off. Okay, we're gonna go greatsword first.
Bow before mortal friend.
So here, now I'm just waiting for this Reckless Flurry play onto Dagger. We do get Oniromancy. Probably gonna pull out this Drummond Berserker.
Seen it all already, and then some.
But right now you're counting 9 points of value on the enemy side, so we're just gonna go ahead and use Reckless Flurry here.
Give me some of that.
They do get the reset onto the veteran, but we eliminate Siri this way. So real good flexibility out of the leader there. Obviously, like, Heat Wave is problematic here, but the opponent's going to struggle to put up value on their own. The damage pings from Light Longship are actually quite helpful here because I can target where I want those to go. And we're just going to keep working on this Svalbard Priest, then drop down the Hairkit value, and then use Wild Boar to clean up the damage. Yrden's not a bad play, but I don't know exactly what they're going to be playing next turn, so... so I'm actually going to go for the... this is going to reset it as soon as I play the Wild Boar. But that's fine. So we'll go for the reset. And then we'll just ping some damage here. And we're pretty content with that. Igni and Yrden in a deck. I like the effort. The effort was strong, but just not enough value. So a good win. Good, clean win. I was nervous giving up that first round, but I think we were able to kind of drain all of the opponent's value. Geralt, 2 Geralts in a single deck is... well, it takes some gumption. One could maybe use the word stupidity, but I've done it myself, so can't sling such furious insults. There's no Harald in this deck. You're not using Champion's Charge. So a lot of the stuff that is just kind of like morally gross to me for Gwent that just kind of tampers down on the enthusiasm of the game doesn't exist here. So we have some spicy plays. We got some good tempo. I think the combinations of the alchemy and the warriors is just like a little bit better in this deck than it is in others. Of course, I'm partial to it because I made it, but it's fun. Imposter is a little annoying here, especially with great swords. So just something to keep in mind. We're gonna put raiders back. Man, what I really need are Freya's Blessing's not helpful round 1. So truly unfortunate we miss on Oniro, Blood Eagle, and a Haymay Protector, which is really what we needed to get some value this game. So we're gonna start with our longship. Boost it up. Respecting that assassination play. We also miss Crow Messengers again. Just can't get no love with draws, I guess. Alright, the lock is annoying. You could swap out for Ermion. Helps you with defenders and could help you with lock problems. I don't see that many locks out these days, though, so I personally don't worry about it a whole lot. We're just gonna go for a Berserker here, and we'll go for an on-crate greatsword. Let's establish the graveyard a little bit. It's a little annoying, but I don't mind it a lot. Tells me they don't have Attorney Joust, because Attorney Joust would have been a better fit for that removal. Assassination was a little bit overkill. Super weird. Not at all sure what the opponent's goal was there. But they did it. We're gonna go for another one of these. Hey Ezra, thanks for joining. Yeah, shooting a video for this Skellige deck for next week. Alright, so they must be content with the number of aristocrats they have. I don't have to explain what they're doing. We just need to know that it is what they're doing.
What's 3 hours in the eye? A pinprick! That's what!
Been mistreated. Yeah. I think, as I've said many times before, people on, so for people on Twitch who aren't familiar with my perspectives on this, and for people on YouTube who are watching this video, you know, it's just, Nilfgaard's annoying to play against for 2 reasons. If you are a competitive person, you like to play against other people who are, you know, who challenge you and who push you, and Nilfgaard right now is just hot steaming garbage, so you're playing against somebody who like just wants to be annoying. Like it's almost like the Nilfgaard players at the moment are a little bit like the trolls of the community. At least that's what it feels like, right? It's not necessarily true. Some people just like genuinely love the faction, but it does feel like they're just kind of trolling you a little bit. All right, we're gonna go for Herkia here.
I swear it upon the gods, I will avenge my father.
I think they just, at this point, they're a little bit skewered in terms of use of ball, which is typically the best value you can get out of an Nilfgaard deck. Imposter usually tells me that, however, though, that's like a Vautier no unit deck, so I don't want them to just go into a long round with no units. I'm happy with this. The Herkia trade was not the best. Maybe Greatsword would have been a better fit there first. We need to have a way to deal with Damien and with Fifion. Okay, I'm happy with this, but I'm still looking for my Oneiromancy and my Blood Eagle, so there's one half of it. We'll just get down Crow Messenger and a Greatsword. Let's Still missing Crow Mother too. That's true, our leader would eat through 50 on no questions asked, because there's no armor. Good point, Ezra's. See? This is why I do live streams, why I do YouTube videos, because I don't always think through all of my things. Just, oh my gosh. Yes, please.
Have I something in my teeth?
Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, I think the value is going to be a little bit difficult for us to keep up with. With Hotbard. No, but this is just leader. Reckless Reckless Flurry will ignore all armor when doing damage procs. Just getting that 1 point of boost necessary. You gotta be really confident in your hand to do that. The only reason I say that is because it just seems like a weird play to have done that prior lock, right? Right now I take the Uncrate Longship. We don't have access to Wild Boar though, so while Longship looks nice, alright, I think that's what his grab is gonna be anyway, so let's put that back. Alright, so we missed Wild Boar even though I built in Oneiromancy into the deck because, you know, terrible luck. I have like 3 tutors in this deck. Ermion, Oneiromancy, and Blood Eagle. We get 2 of the 3, but missing the one I care about most. Albrecht's a little weird here unless it's often. I mean, I guess they could go for like a unit switch, but it's a little strange. We're gonna start off with Longship. We also missed the early Crow Mother play, which is a bit unfortunate. He might also just be getting out of body to prevent Reckless Flurry from eating through the Vivian. Slav Squirrel, our resident Nilfgaard specialist, refers to this all brick play as all brick, since he's just moving a unit to the top, boosting it by 2, and then just leaving that unit at the top. Yeah, I mean, you can pre-boost a unit that way. We had our hyper thin deck.
Is it?
Would specifically target a unit, boost it up so that we didn't use the tactic that plays the lowest unit prematurely.
Women, children, elders. Spare none.
Just trying to set up for this Blood Eagle play, although we don't really have anything other than this on-crate Raiders that we'd like to set up. I have a sneaking suspicion in this longer round that I'm going to miss Wild Boar. What's a guy to do?
I once lopped off 3 heads with 1 blow.
If I boost him to 5, Assassination is still just as much of a threat right there, so. Imagine running Cobra. I don't want to imagine. I don't know what this guy is doing. I mean, you gotta like dig deep for poisons to want to play Cobra. I imagine he's trying to play around like Wild Boar right now. Let's go for this onto... the Assimilate is what worries me with the Cupbearer. And this way we set up for a Blood Eagle too. There he is.
Behold, new God's iron might!
Alright, so we're gonna do this. So now we get all of our value out. It's 8. It's just a little bit too much. So I was hoping to get him down to 6, because then we can just use could have just used our other one. Here's not the worst idea.
I can help you if you wish.
But here I'm just setting up for, I mean, I guess I don't need it, but we're just setting up Blood Eagle regardless. He needs a lock and a Vautier play. Vilgefort's here. It looks like he's going ranged.
An
It's a little
interesting
strange.
choice.
Terrible choice. Yeah, I mean, check that. Alright, well, I hope you guys like this deck. I'm just doing two gameplays. It's Skellige. You guys are kind of used to the general idea, but I think this really fast play in a tight round could be really good with Dagger, with Deleter ability. It's great removal, great punish, and a lot of fun. But I think the other alchemy card elements with Crow Mother, Crow Messengers, and Freya's Blessings give you a little flexibility you don't normally have, and the Oneiromancy ad makes it so you can usually get Wild Boar of the Seas and get some awesome value with Dagger. But until next time, good luck on the path. Get out there, keep on Gwenting.